I tried some off-leash stuff the other 2 days.
Off-leash?
Well, just not like just in the front yard and stuff like that. But he won't leave my side.
Yeah. Is he a big driver?
He's like only a ball.
No. Not even
WhiskeyTV people, we're back with the master blender from the Whiskey Blendery. Now, you walked into this world of blending, already blending. What makes a great blender?
Curiosity.
Right?
Yes. A good palate, but also not leaving any stone unturned. And then a perfectionist.
Are you a perfectionist?
Yeah. Not with everything, but with the things I care about, I am. Yeah.
Interesting. So, what have you learned in the past year? You've almost been there a year, right?
Yeah, October 16th will be my year.
What have you learned about blending thus far, man? Because we're about to get into some blends today, and some of the blends, they're the same, some of them are different, none of them are the same, some are going to get better, some you just should leave alone.
So I've learned that a little bit goes a long way with blending. So small changes make a very, very big difference, and that you should always try every different combination that you can think of until you find the best thing. You know, if time allows. And then also things are always changing. You can't force whiskey. So you can spend a lot of time trying and then learn that you can't force whiskey. So all of that, you know.
Damn, dude. So what's your favorite thing you blended thus far in the past year?
Favorite thing I've blended thus far in the last year. I really liked getting to play with some of the 15, 16-year-old buff turkey that we blended in the reindeer fuel. So last December is bottle of the month. And we got to do something a little bit special for the bottom of people around Christmas time.
Oh, so we put some of that. Know that. So
yeah,
it feels so good.
37% of that blend is a 15-and-a-half-year-old single barrel buff turkey.
Yep.
Here I am. I didn't even know it, man. So what would be your best advice to those out there blending? Now, guys, let me be very clear. I've asked Richard tons of questions about Whiskey Tube. This is a Whiskey TV episode. This guy's lived on the tube. Told me there's only 2 Negroes out there that even talk about whiskey. Who are they?
The 2 that I know of are, there might be more than 2. The 2 that I know of are the Bourbon Judge and then the Hood Sommelier.
Yeah, shout out to both of those guys. I went to KBF with my own 2 eyes, and people literally came up to me and said they'd love to see more people that look like me talk about whiskey in detail. Well, I can read, write, and I can apply. These guys love whiskey. I love information, so the education side is always important to me. So I asked Chance this in one of the last videos that we shot, if you watched it. What do you like more, history, heritage? Is it important to chase proof, flavor? What is the thing that keeps you chasing whiskey?
I like
a documentary too, chasing whiskey.
I mean, whiskeys are kind of like a fingerprint. Like they're all different, even if they're very, very similar. They have different things that kind of set them apart. So the fact that there's no 2 are exactly the same to me, I think, is really cool. The fact that it brings people together, that people use to hallmark occasions of their lives to celebrate. That to me, that's really cool. It helps with charities and bringing people together and helping humans around the world. I think that's pretty cool. And then kind of like what you were saying, the history, the heritage, people devote their entire lives to making the best whiskey. And
who makes the best whiskey?
That's a depends on who you ask. You know, ask 10 people that get 10 different answers. And then also what kind of whiskey? You know, the best bourbon, the best rye, the best Scotch, the best Irish, the best Japanese. So there's a bunch of different categories in there. So it's kind of like saying who makes the best music. You know, those are fighting words in some places. So.
So, if it's bourbon, who makes the best bourbon?
Man, I really like
subjective, my boy.
Exactly, it really is.
I'm asking him for his subjection.
Okay.
Just like I'm gonna ask you what your subjection is.
Don't cut your fingers off.
That part. Trust me. You see this right here? I was chopping last night and almost cut my thumb again. This thumb's been through a lot, y'all.
Ouch.
This is the 3rd time I done cut this damn thumb trying to cut a carrot. But, what's bourbon in your opinion?
I have a particular affinity for Heaven Hill stuff, but that being said, I like Heaven Hill, I like Four Roses, I like Jim Beam, I like Buffalo Trace, I like Wild Turkey, I like some of the stuff Willa does. I like it all.
It's your last pour, the only thing you can drink right before you die. What are you drinking? And who?
Like meteors headed for Earth kind of thing.
This is it,
We got 30 minutes left to live.
Right now, what are you taking to the head?
So the 2014 William LaRue Weller, that was a hazmat that year, and that's one of the best Buffalo Trace Antique Collection bottles I've ever had. That bottle's really special. Booker's did a rye in 2016. They called like a big time rye or something like that.
Big time rye?
Yeah, that one, as soon as you taste it, you know it's incredibly good. I've always wanted to try a Maker's 20 rye. Or maybe it's the 25. They do a 20 or a 25 rye, and it's supposed to be ridiculous, but I've never had that.
So those are the brands in the last pour.
Yeah, well, for American, and then for Scotch, a 30-year-old Lafroig or a 35-year-old Bowmore, or any of the old Port Ellen releases that Diageo used to do, or an older Brora, some nice Spring Bank, something like that. Yeah.
Well, guys, blending's not complicated, but it is meticulous. And guys like Richard Thriver in that space, we tried to blend something that we did in an exercise a year ago. Didn't taste the same.
It did not.
I thought it was gonna taste the same, man.
Yeah, I mean, I still get the banana thing in it.
Yeah,
but it's a different kind of. And even though these are big batch products, I think the bottles that we used last time, I think were dug out of a cabinet. You know what I mean? They were sitting in a yeah. And so even though they're big batch products and they're made to taste the same, release after release, I think some of them were open bottles and they'd maybe been open for a while, and the bottles were 3 years old. And yeah, like Andy's saying, the 1910's a double oak product, so that's going to change a lot with air too, and like variants per batch. Damn. So we definitely mixed together. We used a pipette using the same ratios, and I do get a banana note in here, but it's more like banana bread, banana nut bread, as opposed to like that Laffy Taffy note.
Man, I was looking for the Laffy Taffy. I was going to tell you brothers and sisters.
There's some pepper in it. There was
another good Laffy Taffy. This is it. This is it. If you Negroes love that banana one, this is the one you want to blend. Unfortunately, we're going to figure it out again. What I will tell you is we're going to turn around and let them get into a blend. Jimmy's going to guide the next part of this thing, because they've been blending Bartons and fucking buff turkeys and and then the Wizard and I are going to get into some more good stuff. But guys, keep the whiskey. We appreciate him breaking down a little bit of blending. Stay tuned. Until next time. Cheers.
Somebody try one. I brought 2 buff turkeys to play with, and then, dude, I've been mixing them 18 years with buff turkeys, and they're so good, dog. They're so good, bro. I brought open season.
You might need a second. I'm not smelling a ton of it.
Hey, we might mix some Calumet 18.
It's starting to come there.
I mixed these 2 last night, bro, right here, and they're fucking ridiculous.
It's starting to. It's more like a runt.
For the buff turkey?
You know what I mean?
Hey.
It's starting.
And then I brought this one because it's just so fucking good. That raspberry.
It's not as sugary.
And then I brought some more of that.
So why would
I think we could try to blend that with some buff turkey.
Like they make these huge batches, but it's still probably not.
Try it.
I think that's gonna take over.
Still gotta try though.
And it might, give it a sec. It might turn.
Red Argentinian shrimps, they sweet like lobster. They're sweeter. Yeah,
I never used
they're not cooked.
a pipette until the blender, but now it's part of your tools,
Dude,
right?
I need to buy a pipette, bro.
Pipettes and
I just eyeball
frothers
bro, for
and
sure.
all the tools we've gained from the blender.
I know the knowledge, bro. My knowledge base is fucking vast compared to what it was before I met Tim and went to the blender.
Is this the cheat code? 18 and buff turkey? Is this the cheat
Dude,
code?
I'm telling
really
you,
good, man.
bro. These 2 combined are stupid, bro.
I've done it a few times and it's real good.
Holy.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because the buff turkey didn't have the age, like the oak. You know what I mean?
Oh, me too.
You 50-50 them?
Yeah.
I wanted to.
That's the ticket.
Yeah.
We need to find more of these ratios. Holy hell. How do you make both whiskeys better?
Dude, I know, dog. It's crazy. Actually, though, that open season is not. I mean, it's good. It's gotten better.
Yeah.
I didn't love it at first. I like it a lot now, but it's opened up. But those 2 together, man, they marry well, man.
The buff turkey brings the fruit and the Barton brings the funk.
And the old age.
Yeah.
But normally 2 + 2 isn't 4 in this game.
I know.
I agree.
They normally mute one of each other, Not that.
That's wild.
Right, little baby.
You learned something new.
I'm pumped for the.
You got some small mediums in the mother.
I know.
They're hard. I know I need that show.
Who's got a barrel we can play with? And then mix these 2.
Actually, we should have a.
I got more snaps than the Beatles. You want anything to drink this? Don Corleone.
He's scared of them drinks,
Trust me, at the top it is.
Smell the mountain.
Oh, I know I love they got beer here. I don't keep beer in my house because I get fatter than I already am, so I come here and I indulge in beer. Corona.
Oh man. Corona and lime? Holy shit, I haven't had one of those in about a minute and a half.
I'm catch up to you real quick then.
Dos Equis.
Like I smell the shrimp. I'm like, that's not in there.
The shrimp?
Yeah.
Smell like seafood.
So it's a little fun. That's that Cajun.
Oh man, I love it.
Smells superb. You ready?
Yeah, action.
Stay on this side.
Like Buck, action.
All right, so hey, gents, you guys are